Hello, hello, my beautiful sacred feminine and sacred masculines, my beloveds. Thank you so much for your presence and for being here. Whew, wow, what a day it has been. My meditation practice this morning, my energy practices really opened up. They've been opening up, right? This is the spiritual path and the spiritual journey. It's just a never-ending process of moving through our own energies and blockages and stuck things and open amazing things and connecting with our heart more and expanding our consciousness, right? It's an ongoing journey as we are energetic beings. We are made of so many energies and frequencies that make up our entire world that we've inherited from our ancestors, from our family, that we've taken on from societies, that we've come in with ourselves from our own beautiful life force energy, our own experience being birthed into this world. So we are a conglomeration of a variety of different energies and frequencies, and some of them are very stifling, right, and really hold us down, and we can be really full of self-doubt and lack and insecurities, feelings of unworthiness and unlovability. Unfortunately, that really is so many of our experience to one degree or another, right? This deep kind of internal disconnection from source, disconnection from our own divinity, disconnection from our hearts, from our passion, from our purpose, right? From our beautiful, amazing, creative life force energy, from our sexuality, right? Given that we're here on this channel, it's all about sacred sexuality. That's a huge part where we're very disconnected in large, in general, of course, not everybody, but in general, it's a disconnection from our real passion and our sexual energy and what moves through us. So this spiritual path and the purpose of this channel is helping us to recognize those frequencies we've taken on that aren't supporting our highest good, those unhealthy belief systems, the so much that we've taken on, right? Bringing that up to our consciousness and then releasing that. And once we are conscious of these patterns and belief systems and energies, we can make different choices and decide how we want to align, what frequencies, what energies, what values, what belief systems do we want to align with, what is serving our highest good, and how do we get into alignment with that. So that's so much of what this channel is about and the spiritual path is about, right? It's Tantra, authentic Tantra, the way I have learned it, and Dzogchen Buddhism, both direct realization traditions, really are a lot about working with our energy and understanding our experience as energy and clearing out the stuck, stagnant, blocked energy, the lower vibration frequencies that aren't supporting us, that are blocking us from our divinity, from knowing our truth. I mean, we're all divine. Everything's divine. Even the low vibe, stuff is divine. But we want to be more in alignment with the high vibe. It's just what we're drawn to, right? It's what our path is. It's what the human journey is all about. So that's how I approach everything in my life, as energy and frequency. And quantum physics science is now catching up with all of these spiritual traditions, right, that have a deep understanding of our universe and reality and how it works and how it is frequency. Mantra, prayer, sound healing. There's so many ways and different, just working with light and energy is a huge part of many of these traditions, right? Those are the practices. Meditation, right? Again, stilling I'm not going to say that. I was going to say stilling our mind. We don't still our mind. Our mind is kind of woo and going, if we get attached to stilling it, we're going to run into issues. It's more about healing and clearing the mind from the patterns that aren't supporting us, that aren't serving us, the kind of monkey mind, as they call it, right? So it's really just more about clearing out the energies and the belief systems that are causing the monkey mind, right? So anyway, that's another video. So as I'm, doing my energy practices, my morning practices, and moving through my process, lately there's just been It's not even lately. It's just it's such a journey, you know, and we're constantly kind of running into ourselves as we clear energy out and we find freedom and a new expansion in our experience and a higher consciousness. Then we run into more things to clear out, right? It's kind of it's just an ongoing spiral, right? And we can come back and revisit some of the things that we thought were already gone. And we're like, wow, I thought I cleared that, but now here it is in a kind of different iteration. And I know, like, that just is a spiritual journey, and I don't want to, you know, it's not all rainbows and unicorns, you know, it's just not. It is a thing. There's a lot of challenges that we run into, and a lot of you know, running into our own stuff. And this is why a lot of people don't go on this journey, because you really have to face yourself and really it's a commitment, and it's a process, and it's ongoing. And you know, with the challenges come great beauty, and again, that expansion, and a huge shift in our experience of reality, and a huge ability to create the reality that we want. Once we work with energy and understand how it works, we realize how much control we actually have of our reality, and how we can shift it by getting conscious and making different decisions and setting intention. And there's so many practices, right? Sex magic is a huge part of that, which I talk about plenty on this channel and have a whole series on here. So that's really learning to harness energy to create the reality that we want, to get into alignment. The reality is already here. If it's speaking to our hearts, it's already here. We know it at some level. It exists for us. And then we just have to go about clearing what's getting in the way of our being in alignment with that reality and that truth, and what turns us on, right? It's our own energy. It's our own stuck, stagnant, blocked, what we've taken on. So then we go about dismantling those belief systems, clearing those frequencies that aren't supporting it. So that's to me what this journey is all about, which requires a lot of getting conscious, which requires a lot of self-reflection, right? So my practices in the morning are, you know, different things come into my awareness, and I'm constantly moving into different levels of growth and expansion, and different levels of my own being and my own essence, and deeper understandings of the truth of my experience and the energies I have taken on, and how deep some of this unworthiness goes, right? It's just such a huge part of our experience, the unlovability, unworthiness, insecurity, keeping our light really small, not acting from our heart, moving from a heart-based place, but moving out of the mind and out of a fear-based place, fear of not getting enough, not having enough, not being enough, not, right? So it's very fear-based, which our society has been really, you know, created on a feeling of lack, and that we need more, and that we're not enough. We have to do more and be more and get more, you know. So so something I was listening to today, I don't know, probably sparked it, but it's ongoing. Like, for me, this what I'm doing and you know, sharing about sacred sexuality, I'm so very passionate about it. And being on this YouTube channel, I love creating these videos, but I'm also constantly like bumping up against myself, and like fear of, you know, self-doubt and unworthiness, and, you know, is this of interest to anybody? Are people going to watch? You know, does it matter? Do I matter? You know, am I articulate enough? Am I connecting with you at that place enough? Right? So it's just constantly like seeing that show up, that self-doubt and insecurity arise. And it's just like, yep, I see you, and you're not the truth of me. You're not the truth of me. The truth is I am love, and I'm moving from my heart, and I want to be in my confidence, and, you know, and worthiness, and know that I'm valuable, and I want to support others to know that they're valuable. Hence the expression of this channel, why I'm here and why I'm doing everything I'm doing. I love humanity. I love us, and I want us to all know the truth of our divinity, that we are love, and that we are valued, and we're important, and we're cherished, and we're held, and we belong here, and we're needed here, and we're part of the group, right? We're an integral part of the whole. So I know that truth. I know that to be the truth. through my own spiritual growth and spiritual experiences and some Kundalini awakening experiences that showed me the real truth of what's going on here underneath all of our stuff, right? So I'm so passionate about helping us to clear these frequencies, clear out this old shit, and really step into the truth of who we are, right? And recognize that and come into remembrance of our divinity. So even when my fears come up, which they do, I just like constantly, sometimes it's just flowing too. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, totally in my power, and I'm just rocking it out, right? But then there's those times where I'm just like, in the doubt and insecurity and is this important? Does anybody care? And you just really have to like, yep, I see you, and I'm moving through anyway. And I'm still going to keep showing up for myself, for you, for, my heart. So this morning there was just more of that showing up, and just really, I connect with a variety of different angels and spirit guides and helpers and the planetary energies and Mother Earth and Source and all sorts of different frequencies. And I'm really, and I've said it plenty of times before, but these aren't energies outside of ourselves. They're our frequencies, because we are part of the whole. We are all in this unity, and any desire to connect with these energies or frequencies or deities is a desire to recognize the energy within ourselves, the truth within ourselves. It's to strengthen our own frequency, right? When I'm connecting with, Archangel Metatron, it's to connect with my own higher consciousness, my own magic and miracles, my own, vibrant, beautiful life force energy, not outsourcing my power. But it's a constant, like, coming back into that and a remembering of that. So I just had that real big experience this morning of just, like, opening my own energy and connecting with my energy. What is my energy and my frequency as I connect with these other things to help me remember the truth of myself? What is the truth of myself, right? We are unique, individual, gorgeous, beautiful frequencies and energies of our own right. And this is not about ego or, all about the self in that way. It's just we're part of the whole, but we're also our own individual, unique little notes in the symphony, right? This beautiful. So what is our note? How do we shine our light bright? What is our passion? What are we here to contribute to the whole, right? And so many of us are disconnected from that, because we've been told how we're supposed to shine our light, or what we're supposed to want, what we're supposed to desire, what our life is supposed to look like, what we're supposed to go after, what a successful life looks like, right? We've been given this formula, and we're discovering the formula doesn't really work, right? So now we're kind of like, wow. So we're being forced to come back into ourselves and just start discovering ourselves and start pulling it all apart and dismantling, like, well, that did not work, and that's not working for me, and that certainly didn't work for me. So now when we start letting go of these things, what's underneath? We've not been taught to be in our power and be in our truth and to shine our light bright. We've been taught how to shine like somebody else. This is what success looks like. That's how you're supposed to look, right? So we've spent a lifetime trying to do what that other thing is doing, and discovering, like, wow, that's not in alignment. Even if we achieve those things and get to that place, we discover, like, this isn't actually it. I feel dead and empty inside because our lights aren't shining bright. So that's what this spiritual path is all about too. How do we shine our light bright? Which means we have to discover what that is underneath all the noise and all the shit and all the stuff we've taken on and all the belief systems, all the ways we've been taught to be. So, I was just working with a client a few days ago, and they're talking about, they've been just constantly people pleasing their whole life, and it's all been about, like, getting accolades and get acceptance from somebody else and feeling needed and wanted by others, and just doing what's expected. I'm like, well, what turns you on? What makes you happy? What lights you up? I don't know. I'm like, exactly. You don't know because you've been giving it all away. You've been doing what you've been told to do, right? And you don't even know who you are. So that's why you have to start letting go of these things. And then starts the process of discovering with self-reflection, with contemplation, with getting into it. But it's a clearing of so much. Then we can start to learn, who am I underneath all this shit? All this stuff I've taken on. And not all of it's horrible or anything, you know? It's not that. But it's not our truth, right? It's not what turns us on. It's not what makes our heart sing and lights us up. And so that's the process. That's a spiritual journey, right? The undoing and then the rediscovery and the remembrance of our truth and our light. So I just want to take a moment to kind of connect with that. So if you want to get into a comfortable place, a seated position, you can sit in a chair with your feet down, knees like perpendicular so your back is erect and straight. You can sit in a chair, and that way, if that's most comfortable, you can sit cross-legged in a lotus position. And let's just start by taking a few deep breaths. Bringing our attention, our awareness, our focus, bringing that internal, into our breath, noticing our breath, breathing down into our bellies, feeling our bellies expand with our breath, and exhaling and releasing, keeping our attention on our breath, trying to let go of any stress or tension of the day, any thoughts, just keeping our awareness on our breath. And then I would like you to place your attention at your sacral chakra, which is down in our pelvic region, near our tailbone. And you can visualize, sense, imagine, or feel a little orangish, glowing orb there near our tailbone. And just breathing into that space. You may or may not feel sensation there as we move through this process. This sacral chakra is the source of our passion. It's our sexual center, our sexual energy, our vitality, our creativity. This is life force energy. This sexual energy is what brings life into our human experience. This is an extremely powerful creative force energy here at our sacral chakra. It's our desire, it's longing, it's passion. And as you continue to breathe into that space, I want you to notice what comes up for you when we're talking about passion and creativity and sexuality. Do you feel connected to these energies? Do you feel in your strength and in your power around your passion and creativity and life force? Do you feel connected to your passion and your purpose? Do you feel strong in your creative expression? What fears arise for you as we're discussing this? What stories have you told yourself or taken on that keep you from being in your passion, in your creativity, shining your light bright? What belief systems have you taken on? What experiences in your life have shut down your passion and creativity and sexual energy and expression? Notice what's coming up for you. Continue breathing into that space, allowing any awarenesses, allowing your intuition to guide you. Allow any messages coming through, intuitive hits around what's blocking your passion, where the fear has taken over, where self-doubt has taken over. What would your life look like if you were free from this self-doubt and insecurity and fear? What would your passion look like? How would you express yourself sexually? How would you allow your sexual energy to flow through you? How would you connect with your creativity? Now let us connect to our dear Mother Earth. Feel where our sit bones are connected to our seat. Imagine, sense, feel energy roots growing down from our seat, deep down into the Mother Earth. Deep down into this solid, loving, beautiful, vibrant, creative, nourishing energy of the earth. She is that powerful life force energy for us. She is the sacred feminine, holding us, nourishing us, loving us. She is our foundation, our home. Feeling the roots growing deep in, feeling solid and stable, held, loved, cherished. And now we're going to release that fear, self-doubt, insecurities, stuck, stagnant, blocked energy of our sacral chakra. Just see it all flowing out, flowing deep down through our roots, offering it into the Mother Earth for composting and transformation, transforming it into nourishing, beautiful energy, creative life force energy. Just releasing, releasing, releasing that which is not serving you, that which is getting in the way of your being in your passion and your purpose. deeply connected to your life force energy, your own sensuality and sexual expression, your creativity. Breathing that gorgeous energy up, up, up from the earth. Beautiful, creative vitality. The Mother Earth is so nourishing. She is so creative, passionate, amazing, all that is here in Mother Nature. And we are one with this beautiful planet. That is our energy. When we allow it, breathe that up into your sacral chakra, into that gorgeous, golden, glowing, orangish, glowing orb of your sacral chakra. Breathing that energy up, feeling it getting stronger and more empowered and more vibrant. Connecting with the truth of your passion, setting the intention to open into your passion. And if you don't know what that is, setting the intention to have it revealed to you. To connect more fully with that energy. To open into your creativity, to allow it to flow. We have to allow our energy. We've spent so much of our life force shutting ourselves down. We need to open and allow. Open and allow. Open and allow the truth of our unique, individual, gorgeous, beautiful self-expression. We need to trust the process. If we're feeling disconnected, that's okay. That's a place to start. That's bringing it into our awareness and our consciousness, and we can move forward from that place. You can revisit this practice regularly. Continue breathing into that sacral chakra, breathing into that orange glowing orb, breathing the power of the earth up into our sacral chakra, feeling it strengthen and nourish. And now I want you to breathe that beautiful energy of the earth up, up, up into your heart space. Feel that gorgeous, beautiful love of the earth nourishing and supporting you in your heart. Breathing deeply, knowing that we are deeply connected to the earth. We are deeply held, deeply supported, deeply cherished. We belong here. We are love. We are abundant. We are beautiful, sovereign beings. So worthy of being here, of abundance, of joy, of love. Really feeling that expansiveness in our heart and feeling that deep connection to the earth and to our own life force energy, to our own beautiful, brilliant light. And we place our hands over our chest and just really allow that energy. Allow that love for ourselves. Allow it in. And if you feel resistance, that's okay. Just breathe into that and allow it to go. Allow, allow, allow. Allow the love in. Notice resistance. That's okay. Don't judge it. It's just where we are. And we're going to take a few more deep breaths. And breathing into our heart space. We're going to breathe our roots back up. saying thank you to our dear Mother Earth. Thank you for supporting us and holding us so beautifully. Thank you to our beautiful bodies for supporting and holding us so beautifully. Thank you to our sacral chakra. Thank you to our passion, our creativity, our life force, our beautiful sacred sexual energy and expression. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you, beautiful heart, for holding us so beautifully. Thank you to each other. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your connection. And you can carry this beautiful energy with you throughout the day and return to this practice as often as you would like. Really helping to open up your energy, helping to release the fear, release stuck, stagnant, blocked energy, really opening into the truth of who you are, really welcoming this journey of self-discovery, self-reflection, self-healing, self-expansion, and a deepening of our connection to the Mother Earth, to our beautiful bodies, to our own gorgeous light, to the truth of the love that we are. And with that, we can open our eyes and return back into this space. Thank you so much for being here. I pray this serves you well. I'm excited for us all to be in a beautiful world where we're all strong in our power, expressing our passion, deeply connected with that, whatever that looks like for us, right? We are individual, unique parts of this whole. We've put too much of our energy into trying to be like everybody else, right? So we're all just ready to come into our power and our truth. It's this beautiful new energy and frequency that we're moving into in this evolution of our species and our consciousness and of humanity, right? Just really opening into new ways of being that are more authentic, more empowered, more in alignment with our truth. So I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you and really grateful to be sharing with you. Thank you so much. And again, return to this as often as you like. And feel free to check out the rest of my channel for so much more to support you on your sacred sexuality journey and on your spiritual path. Visit my website for offerings, sessions, pilgrimages, programs, tons of resources to really support you on your journey. And yeah, I look forward to we have events coming up as well. So be sure to check out my website for upcoming events, for really supporting our path and really supporting us being in community with each other to really empower us on our journey, right? It's a lot more fun to do this with each other. So I'm excited to have these new events to support our process and to connect with you and deepen connection. It's going to be very exciting. I love talking to the screen and sharing here, but it's going to be way cool to just be in connection with you and to be in a group. So I'm excited about that. Check out my website. Be sure to get on my mailing list as well for all updates and blog posts and so much going on. And please do like, comment, and subscribe to help this get out to more people and so that you are in the know when new episodes come out. There's stuff going on. I've got tons of content that I'm putting out on a weekly basis. So excited to connect with you and keep moving through, right? Keep pushing through the fears and the insecurities and all the energies that we're moving through, right? There's so much beauty on the other side of it, and it's an ongoing process, and there's so much beauty on the journey, right? As we move in and as we're clearing stuff out, we get to experience so much more and have a much bigger, empowered, more passionate, creative, amazing experience of our human journey. So yeah, thank you again so much for being here, and I just love you all so much, and thank you for being here with me and supporting me in my process, right? Supporting me to step into my passion more, because that's really what this is all about, that's supporting each other on the journey. So thank you so much. I love you all, and stay tuned for more. Bye.